Big-time stakes as we approach the end of the season. Bowl positioning, playoff spots, all on the table, but only if you find a way to win. Welcome to the Rose Bowl, home to the UCLA Bruins. As we'll see the number 19 team in the country, the Cincinnati Bearcats, taking on the winners of 6 straight, the UCLA Bruins. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. And the Bruins will kick it away first. He'll bring it out. It's Anderson. Makes a move. He's on the loose. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Well, maybe they thought if they kicked it into the end zone that he wouldn't dare bring it back. Instead, he just dared them to tackle him, and nobody could. What an explosive return.
Yeah, and those guys got so much speed, they ain't scared. And you could tell, takes it out, good blocking, give him a little crease, and you could see the speed. You don't put slow guys back deep. You don't see Jesse Palmer returning kicks. No, 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 no. You see the fast guys, and you see an open space, and boom, he's gone.
He'll call for the fair catch here. Nothing says my offense stinks like punting on first down. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Looking downfield, it's Sorsby. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on second down. He's got an open man. He's running free down the middle. The tag. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Cincinnati!
And you can tell he trusts his big tight end. Airing the football way down the field, treating him like a wide receiver because you know he's going to go up, make the big play, get you in the end zone, score a touchdown.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fair catch called for and made. And what is this? They're setting up a punt on first down. And the punt team gets down there and touches it dead. That's where they'll put it in play.
What a really good job by the punt team. Listen, you put all your speed, your athletes, a lot of starters are on these teams now in college football, and that's the reason why. You need these guys to go down, make plays, try to tackle these elusive guys in the open field, and hey, even cause a turnover, that's just gravy.
Or did he find a hole in that secondary? Right down the gut of the field. Inside the 10. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Bearcats. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
Well, in the modern era of college football, you're seeing more and more athletic tight ends. Like what you just saw right there. The defense had no chance covering that guy down the field. He makes them look silly on his way in for the long touchdown.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to throw. It's Iamaleava. Throws for the tight end. Makes a connection. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly to the tight end. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. It's hard to find a place these days that the Big Ten doesn't touch geographically, but there's a lot of crossover with the Big Ten and Big 12 and plenty of bragging rights on the line when their schools meet.
You think about...
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive.
That is one a quarterback is going to want to have back. It's touchdowns or it's checkdowns once you get down to the red zone. You can't get too aggressive and greedy trying to fit the football into small windows, and as a result, QB throws a pick.
They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Little touch pass to the receiver. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Catch in the middle, it's Royer. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone. Make them execute and rally to the ball.
100%. Zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football, break on it, go make tackles, live to fight another down.
Looking to pass. It's Sorsby. Quarterback adapting. Now he'll throw back into the middle. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. And the Bearcats will try to pin them back with the punt. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Give to the running back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
That's a great job by the defense, but I don't think the quarterback made the right decision on that RPO. It looked as if the defense was expecting run. They had the box crowded. That's when the quarterback, I think, needs to hold on to and then throw downfield.
Lofts one high and deep. And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line. The Bruins moving quickly to the line.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
Quarterback making adjustments. Second down, they'll go to the air. Looking to the big tight end. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. And you can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
On fourth down, looking for the completion. Shoots it to the left. Makes the grab. He's got a first down. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins!
You don't oftentimes say you need to score a touchdown in the first quarter, but when you're losing 21-0 in the first, they had to score right there, and they did. Nice job by the offense, executing on the drive, punctuating it with a touchdown. Now their defense has got to finally wake up and get a stop.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Goes out of bounds right at the 15-yard line, and boy, did they need a little breathing room. This drive will open from the 15. Going to the ground. Slithers into space. Turning it on. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
These running backs nowadays, they're built so low to the ground, thick and compact, but fast and shifty. They're just so hard to tackle. And you can see he just does a great job breaking tackles, breaking tackles. He does this consistently. That's why he's really hard to stop in the running back spot.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. It's Sorsby. Grab near the marker. It's Anderson. Brought down at the 45 after a 15-yard pickup. And the Bearcats will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll run the option. Now the toss. Past the first down marker and still running. A tremendous run. He was full bore after taking that pitch. Just sweet execution. They'll put it in play from the 40 on 1st and 10. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And he makes the catch inside the 10. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Bearcats!
Man, what a picture-perfect start to this football game. Like, offense doing their job, defense getting the ball back, and this offense, I tell you what, it is an impressive unit to watch. They were good on tape all week studying them. They're better in person, and they are out the gate strong in this first quarter.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Got the quick completion. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Doing a great job by the defense, seeing it right away, reacting to the screen, going and getting the football, and getting the fast playmaker on the ground.
Here comes the heat. Setting up the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Well, this defense knew coming into this game, playing one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, they were going to have to find a way to get him off rhythm. They're going to have to be careful doing it because of that speed, but that is huge for their confidence. They get their first sack of the game here in the first half. You can all of a sudden see the body language on this defense. It has changed.
First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Back to throw, it's Sorsby. Good timing on the quick out. Shakes off the defender. Dragged down at the 43, but it's a pickup of 10 on that one. They largely dominated the first quarter and built a nice lead to get started.
With the score, Cincinnati 28, UCLA 7.
So first down here as they go back to work. Looking downfield on first down. Got his man downfield. All kinds of room to the right. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top. A first down run in the red zone. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Fakes to grab. Touchdown, Cincinnati! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And that's his 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. My man is just finding pay dirt. Tell you what, these are the kind of guys that you continue to feature throughout a game when he can do this kind of damage after he catches the football.
35, UCLA, 7.
No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Out of the gun to give to the back. Gets it across the 30 to the 31. A pickup of 5.
Really nice first down run. And you're seeing why this running back is an every down type back. He can run between the tackles. He can run outside. He can catch the football. He can block. This guy can do it all.
And the Bruins with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Back to pass, it's Iamaleava. Going for the big play. Brings it in down the left side. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. The Bruins want to crank the tempo.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Wants to adjust the pattern. To the air on first down. Finds his big tight end. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. And the Bruins with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. Finds his big tight end. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
The Bruins are moving quickly down the field. Going up top again. Looking for the score. Touchdown, UCLA. Quick strike through the air for the score. That dude's really big. How in the world did they lose him?
Because down here he does a lot of blocking and you play a lot of man coverage in the red zone. And what do? Peek in the backfield and you lose the big fella. I don't know how he lost that big of a guy, but he lost him.
14. Return goes out back.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. They've got their...
Turning on the Jets. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
Well, this offense has shown you it doesn't take a lot of time for them to generate explosive plays through the air. Big completion on the previous play. They take another shot and hit it, and they've completely flipped the field.
Looking to the end zone. And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete.
This quarterback is having a day, man, and right there he was looking for touchdown pass number 5. He has been dialing it up. He's been throwing strikes. We haven't seen him miss very much like he did just there, but what a game this dude is having.
They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They'll try the right side. Bearcats. And they take it in for 6 more points. Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And the capper on that drive, the 10-yard touchdown run. Fielded in the end zone. It's Matthews.
I think that's one the kick returner is going to want to take back. That was a ball he probably should have let run through the end zone, give themselves better field position, but now they are way backed up.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Second down coming up.
Defense is totally ready in this situation, too. Because of the field position with the offense backed up, they know they're going to try and run the ball, buy themselves some real estate, but they ain't having it. Lots of bodies in the box, close to the line of scrimmage, and they generate a TFL.
They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on first down. And the Bruins come to the line in the hurry-up. Might be calling a hot route. Dropping back, it's Iamaleava. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Makes the catch down the right side. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30-plus. That last big play has them in business just outside the red zone. It's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Got his man quickly. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. The Bruins in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. And he splits the uprights on the extra point. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field?
UCLA, 21.
On the run from inside his own 5. Across the 25 to the 26 before going out of bounds, and that's where the offense will go to work. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Wants to throw on first down. Time to take a shot. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. To throw, it's Sorsby. Their pass not closes. He got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Bearcats will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Opening play of the drive from the 39. He might want another play. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time.
And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
This is not going to get any easier. You're already down. You know it's passing situation. Man, you got to protect your quarterback, and they can't do it. This has not been a great day early for this offense.
He lost one down the sideline. Catch and strike.
You got to wonder if that's going to be the play that changes the momentum in this game for the offense. It had been tough. They were up against it here early in the game, but the quarterback now starting to find a little bit of a rhythm. Really nice touch and throw on that touchdown. And here we go. This might be the play that gives them their confidence.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Motion from the wide receiver. Defense showing heavy blitz at the line. Got it behind the line. It's Allen. And they pick up just a few on that completion. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. You saw it on that.
What a cut. Now he's loose. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
And you just could not allow that to happen defensively, giving up a big play like that. They're going to need to now play with some sense of urgency if they're not going to give up any points here before the end of the half.
And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Fires to the middle. Got him downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Bearcats will have it 1st and 10.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Looking to throw, it's Sorsby. Catch in the middle, it's Anderson. Touchdown, Bearcats! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not 1, not 2, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
Gets it out fast. He's into the end zone from the 2 and extends the lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown. He'll call for the fair catch here. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? They'll start this drive with a pass. Got his man. Still running at the 40. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Looking to throw on 1st down. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up? See if they can maybe confuse this QB.
Lofts one deep down the right side. Hits him in stride inside the 10. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Bearcats will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the 2nd half. And it'll come out to the 25. No.